Welcome to this week's edition of Midlife Mood Taste Tests. I'm with Eric. Wait, you're not Eric.
No.
You
I'm
got
not.
blonde hair again.
Yeah, I have hair. I'm Dina. I am Lindy's neighbor.
And good friend. And fellow healthy eating aficionado. So,
Looking at macros.
today is your suggestion that we're going to try.
It does.
JOJO's guilt-free chocolates. So, instead of me talking the whole time, Dina, why don't you talk a little bit about what you look at when you're grocery shopping and how you decide, like, if you're going to buy something.
Okay, so when I actually saw these at the grocery store, it caught my attention because it's a sweet treat. I always like a little something sweet after dinner. And so when it said less than 1 gram of sugar, gluten-free, all of them are gluten-free, it just perked my interest. So I always tend to look at the macros, the fat, the carbs, and the proteins, and also the serving size, because if I'm gonna have something sweet, I want it to be good and feel like I had a sweet. So with these, you'll see when we get them out, it says 3 pieces. So when I saw, okay, 3 pieces, the fat grams are all about the same on all of them, which was anywhere from 13 to 15 grams. Carbohydrates, about 15 carbs, and the protein varied from, I think it was 4 to 6. I don't have my glasses on. So
We tried mine, but they didn't work.
I still was too blind for those.
Okay, but it is 4 to 6.
Yes, so, and the first ingredient on all of them was dark chocolate. So I thought that was interesting. So you know you're gonna get a sweet. If you're somebody that really likes milk chocolate, well, I don't know, maybe you won't like this as well, but we'll see when we try with all the other. Oh,
She
needed her
dropped
treat.
her treat,
She
sorry.
wanted her chocolate. No, it wasn't chocolate, just kidding. So anyways, this was the one that caught my attention, this raspberry dream, because I love raspberry and chocolate together. So, all right, let's try
Do you want
them.
to try that one
Sure,
first? I'll get it out
sure.
and we can show what one serving size. I think you're
Yeah.
right. I think 1 serving size
Yeah,
will
this
be
is
plenty
pretty-
of these. These are pretty good. I mean,
They are, and for
we
dark
both have really small hands.
Yeah,
This
so
is
it-
not a fair. But yeah,
Those are
1
hands.
serving size is a palm size.
And it is, with just taking it out and opening it, you can smell the chocolate.
Mm-hmm.
It smells really great. And so, you know, I'm wanting that sweet treat. So I think that this would be a great treat. At least
Try.
I'm thinking.
Give it a
so
try.
Here we
Let's
go.
try.
Now
Okay.
this one, not only raspberry, I guess I should say it has pistachios, almonds, the dark chocolate, and the raspberry.
Oh, that's good. Wow, I really get that raspberry taste, like right away.
Right away. The tartness of the raspberry. And the
I
dark
like
chocolate.
milk chocolate better than dark chocolate. Like, this is good. I feel like it would satisfy me, but it's definitely not. It's dark chocolate. So
It
if
is
you don't
dark
like dark
chocolate.
chocolate, you're not
I
gonna
do like it. Now this, I really like this. Like I would,
You would eat them.
yes. I
That's
would
what
eat
you're
this.
going home with.
Winner, chicken dinner. Except for a sweet.
Okay,
Yeah, no, I like that one.
good. Second
I
up,
like that one.
this is, I love chocolate and peanut butter. That's
Yeah.
probably my favorite combo.
I do love it.
Reese's peanut butter cups. Counting down the days till Halloween,
The
because
best.
those are the best.
Now this, so it is just peanuts. 'Cause-
This is,
look at all
peanut
the
butter
peanuts.
delight, dark chocolate, peanuts, and sea salt.
Oh, the salt.
So the thing that we did notice when we were looking at the ingredients, some of these do have sugar, like actual sugar in them, and some of them have sugar substitute in them. Remember how we say it? Erythritol.
Erythritol.
Which is also
Yes.
in sugar-free gum. So,
Which
if
I
you
learned.
if your belly gets upset from those sugar substitutes, know that when you buy these, some of them do have that ingredient.
Okay, see what you think of this.
You don't like
So-
it? Oh, it's dry.
It's
I can already
dry.
tell.
That's what I'm saying. I
First
meant to
bite.
bring my water over. It's very dry. And
You
it's
get the peanut butter flavor.
you get the peanut butter, and the dark chocolate is not as bitter, maybe?
No, it's not. Definitely not.
So for that, and for this one, there's 2 grams of sugar. The raspberry was said less than 1 gram, and that's for that erythritol that Lindy was talking about. I would eat it.
You need water.
Yeah, I would eat it, but I'm still personally liking the raspberry better.
I'll get you some water.
Yeah, and I would rather just probably have a Reese's peanut butter cup. Now, granted, I'm sure there's more fat, obviously more sugar in that one, but yeah, I'd be going for the raspberry. Now, I told Lindy this next one, I'm interested to see what she thinks because I know she nor Eric really like coconut.
No.
And so I am curious about this, and wow, the dark chocolate, just the color of it, isn't it?
The coconut doesn't look bad. It's not like huge coconut flakes on there, but there's
what else is
definitely
in it?
Coconut.
Sea salt, macadamia nut.
But it doesn't really look like
No, there's not many of them.
teeny tiny slivers.
And that's good because I'm not a huge fan of macadamia nut, but
The chocolate's better on this one.
mm-hmm.
I don't get a coconut flavor. Not yet.
Not at all.
Just got it.
Me
Just
too.
got it. Not
Yeah.
at the same time.
Me too. No, I like that one. But I don't mind coconut. Like there's even
But
this.
I don't
You
mind
like
it.
it?
It's not strong. The chocolate I feel like is better in this one than it was in that peanut butter.
Peanut butter one, yes, the worst of the chocolates. Like I make a chocolate chip cookie that has coconut oil in it, and that's what this reminds me of. You can just taste it there in it. Like something's in there. But no, I would eat this one too.
Yeah, I don't mind it. It's not overwhelming. And that's a great description with the coconut oil when you mix it in with chocolate.
Yeah.
Totally tastes like that. We better hurry up because Mabel's almost out of her treats.
Oh man.
She's
Hey,
gonna
and
be
since it's 3 pieces for each one, I was thinking, and since the macros are close, if you wanted, or if I wanted, I could have 1 or 2 of all of them.
You could.
Not just. Okay, this one's called the original. So we had Raspberry Dream, Peanut Butter Delight, Goes Hawaiian, and Original. And Original, there's pistachios. It looks like craisins.
Almonds.
Or
Cranberries.
Cranberries.
Yeah.
Okay.
Actual cranberries.
And of course
Which,
the dark
okay,
chocolate.
I do see the cranberries. I love cranberries. So let's see if we can taste them though. Chocolate, I don't like as much on this one.
I do taste the cranberry with the chocolate.
I don't get any of the other flavors but chocolate.
I'm getting the chocolate and the cranberry. I
Okay,
did
let
get
me
a
try
cranberry.
another
I'm
bite.
not tasting the nuts. Yeah, I would say for the chocolate, I like the Raspberry Dream and the Goes Hawaiian, which I would think they're all the same. Peanut butter was definitely dry. I would eat this one. Again, just to satisfy that craving of sweet.
This to me tastes like the unsweet chocolate you buy to bake. Like
Oh,
to me,
yeah,
it doesn't
it does.
taste.
Yeah.
I finally did get 1 bite of cranberry at the end, but
Yeah.
to me this was not.
Yeah.
I don't know. If I like that
think-
less than the peanut
Yeah.
butter one or not.
Now, I probably like this one more than the peanut butter. The peanut butter was just too dry.
The peanut
That's
butter was
what I
dry,
did
but
not
I
like.
did like the peanut butter flavoring. But yes, it was way too dry. That first second it went in your mouth, it was too dry.
But overall, I would say I would buy them. Probably, well, not the peanut butter, just for something different for a sweet instead of, some of my other I don't know, go-to to change it up. Might be a good. I don't even travel for you guys to travel or for or for me going to school might be a good treat kind of to have. But like I said, I'm usually in the evening. That's when I usually want my sweet treat.
Yeah, after dinner.
Yep, I want something sweet. So I would go for the Raspberry Dream or probably Go Hawaiian. Those two were the ones I liked the best. And so we'll have to find somebody else to take peanut butter delight off your hands. Because I don't think that's going across the street with me.
Yeah, we'll have to find somebody. Daniel can't eat it because it has peanut butter in it, so I can't even pawn it off on the teenager.
Hey, you know what? We're just going to tell Eric these were amazing. Eric is going to put it in his travel bag. They have a place.
Maybe I'll pack it in his bag and then he'll be like, oh, what's this?
I got a G. She loves me. Yeah. that's good.
Okay, so overall, I think number 1, Raspberry Dream. We found these at Hy-Vee, so just local grocery store, and I actually found the original at CVS. So I assume
Did
they're
CVS
probably
have all of those
They
as well?
didn't. They just had
the
the
original.
one.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Was the price the same about?
No.
No.
And I learned this the other day because I bought something for another taste test. It was $5 more at CVS than it was at Hy-Vee.
$5?
$5 for the same exact thing. And I shop at CVS a lot because it's so convenient, but yeah, I might second. I mean, I wouldn't say a lot, but if you're picking up one or two things and you're like, oh, I'm just going to grab
a snack.
Yeah.
Wow, $5, that's considerable. That's a tank of gas. Or not a tank, a gallon.
1 gallon.
A gallon. I wish it was a tank.
Okay.
That's my blonde moment.
Before we finish up, I do want to, if you're okay sharing this, so we have very different careers.
Yes.
I feel, since I'm in sales, I have pretty flexible, I can eat lunch when I want, I can have a snack when I want, but as a teacher, you are very limited. Like you have specific time you can eat and you have to really plan ahead. So do you have any tips for other people like nurses, teachers, things like that who really have to stick to a schedule? How do you stay successful and consistent with counting your macros?
What's worked for me is meal prep. So the night before, making my lunch, my snacks, getting everything ready. And then I know my schedule well enough for when we're going to eat. So that would be the time I break my fast. So last school year, for example, it was always 10:30. My kids were getting ready to go to lunch, kids as in students. So I knew that's when I'd break my fast. Then when we would have snack as a class, I would have my snack as well. And then I would typically have a snack again later in the afternoon, maybe at the end of the day, once the kids, were dismissed and went home when I was doing things. But for me, it's about planning ahead and putting my macros in my macro tracker, the MyFitnessPal at night. So I typically will put in my dinner and then I know what I'm bringing for lunch. And that's what I break my fast with. Typically. I do appreciate during the summer when I can have more smoothies and those things, but if not, I'm breaking my fast with my lunch. But it has worked. It's just getting into a routine that works for you and just knowing, I know with nurses it's a little different, in terms of when you can kind of take a break or patients, but just having those snacks packed, those macro-friendly snacks packed that will help you meet your macro goals. Because if not, I know for me, it's really easy to walk into the lounge and you just want to grab some crackers because you're hungry. But that's what's helped for me is planning ahead, planning my lunch and my snacks and getting them packed and taking them with me out the door.
I think those are great tips. It's what we talk about a lot is just like having a plan.
Yes.
And making sure you know what you're going to do. And it changes. I mean, you've had a lot of things happen in your personal life where maybe you end up in the hospital because you got to take care of somebody or you got to stay late to meet with a parent or whatever. But it's the plan. Maybe you fall off of the plan for a minute. It doesn't go exactly as you want, but you just go back to it the next day.
Exactly. And that has absolutely happened or some days I just know going into the day, okay, this is not going to be good. So I'm going to do my best to make choices or bring things, but I know that, maybe they're bringing lunch in or I'm just going to have to stay late or what have you. But it's what you say, that 80% of the time, if we're following it, then the other 20% of the time, and just knowing, okay, one day doesn't ruin everything. It took me learning that, so.
One day does not ruin it, that's for sure.
No. You might feel blah, or at least I do, if I eat like crap, but so no, it's good.
Thanks for sharing that. I just like to show that you can have different professions, different amount of kids, different expectations at home, but there are ways to make it so it fits into your lifestyle. So,
it is
Mabel wants more.
Mabel says, "Where's some more? You guys are